2000s face third day without power. Almost 10,000 people in the north of Scotland are still without electricity after gale force winds brought down power lines on Friday. The worst affected areas are Inverness-shire, the Western Isles and rural parts of Wick and Dingwall. Poor weather over the weekend has hampered efforts to reconnect homes, with engineers working in treacherous and worsening conditions. Trains between Inverness and Perth have been replaced by buses. Several ferry services have also been cancelled, with the disruption expected to last until late on Sunday. Scottish Power, which operates further south in Scotland, has now reconnected all homes under its network. A Met Office yellow be aware warning for snow and ice is in force for most of Scotland, as well as Northern Ireland and the north of England, Yorkshire and Humberside and the East Midlands. Severe gales and storms have been forecast for the north of Scotland on Monday. A number of flood alerts and warnings remain in place for much of Scotland. Warnings and alerts are also in place in England and Wales. ScotRail said a number of lines would be inspected for weather-related damage before allowing passenger trains to travel on the routes. Treon Line at Kyle. Railway lines will be inspected for storm-related damage. Lorry on Clackmannanshire Bridge. This lorry was blown over in strong winds on the Clackmannanshire Bridge on Saturday. Shep technical staff at Balmaha near Loch Lomond. Fallen trees posed problems for engineers at Balmaha near Loch Lomond. They include services between Perth and Inverness to Kyle, Thurso and Wick. Full updates are available on the ScotRail website. Ferry operator Caledonian McBrain still has about 24 services facing weather-related disruption or cancellation. Engineers from Scottish Hydroelectric Power Distribution, SHEPT, worked through the night to restore power supplies. It said that if the weather did not deteriorate, the remaining customers' electricity supply should resume by midnight. Alan Broadbent, Director of Engineering, said, "Wherever it was safe to do so, our engineers worked through the night to carry out repairs." Cars in snow. Snow and ice have also been causing problems on the roads. This really has become a fight with the weather. We have the people, the resources, the commitment, but what we really need is a bit of luck for the weather to let us do our job and bring comfort to our customers who had to endure such appalling disruption. I would again like to apologize to them for this. Teams have been working to make sure vulnerable people without power are catered for. Customer call center staff have spoken to about 800 customers considered a priority. Hot food and drinks have been provided and batteries for emergency alarms charged. Oil had been delivered to those with electrical generators. Accommodation has been given to medically dependent and disabled customers and blankets provided. A total of 10,000 meals and 15,000 hot and cold drinks have been served by food businesses. On top of the 1,000 technical and support staff, 200 more engineers were drafted in from elsewhere in the UK. More than 100,000 homes have been reconnected since Friday. Deputy First Minister John Swinney chaired meetings of the Scottish Government's resilience team on Saturday. Jump Media Player help out of Media Player. Press enter to return or tab to continue. A powerful jet stream is pushing a deep area of low pressure towards the UK. But why is the jet stream so strong? Chris Fawkes explains. He said, "The utility companies are doing an outstanding job in working to restore services in the face of hugely challenging weather conditions, and I am grateful to all those who have been working tirelessly to get systems back up and running." Snow and ice have also been causing problems across the country. 2 walkers have been rescued after becoming stranded in the Cairngorms. The man and woman raised the alarm on Sunday morning after becoming stuck in snow in the Loch Etchacan area. They had sought shelter in a bothy. The walkers, who were said to be very cold, were taken to safety by members of the Branma Mountain Rescue Team. The rescue follows an operation on Saturday when Cairngorm Mountain Rescue Team was called out to a fallen climber who was caught up in blizzard conditions. And 2 people were taken to hospital on Saturday after a car crashed with a gritter in South Ayrshire.